was an unfortunate incident that took place along Lenana Road at a very famous restaurant. May not mention the name of the restaurant for the purpose of the clientele. And you know the restaurant, of course. So yesterday at around 3:30 p.m., I received a call from a friend of mine, a man of God, a clergyman, and he said that he wanted to see me. So we set up a meeting at the said restaurant. Then I drove straight to that place, to the restaurant. I was alone because I'd given my security officers off, time to spend with their family members during this festive season. And reaching there, of course, I met with the man of God. We shared. We met only for around 15 to 20 minutes. Then, because recently I'd had some issues with myself, because I underwent some procedure, medical procedure, so I was just going back home. When I stood up, there was a table next to ours that there were several people who sat by that table, including Mheshimiwa Robert Alai. And I opted to say hi to them as a leader. It was only cashiers to say hi to these leaders, to these people, including Alai as a leader. So I greeted all of them, finished with Alai because he was seated at the farthest end. Then stood next to him. And before I left, there's one of them who said that, you know, Babu, you will be a governor of Nairobi. Then Alai became mad. And from that point, he stood up, pushed me, saying, you cannot be a governor of Nairobi. You sent people to attack my wife on social media. Then immediately, he removed a gun, cocked the pistol, came straight, hit me with the pistol on my chest. Then moved back. Then I just stood. Then a short time, punched me on my right jaw. Still stood looking at him. Then there was a police officer. He was seated with several DCI officers. One of the DCI officers went and took the gun from him. By this time I'd done nothing, but I wanted to understand what problem there was between me and Mheshimiwa Alai, because Mheshimiwa has been attacking me away from the university. We can't say that it was because of his wife, because at the university, who was attacking the wife? Nobody. So I told Alai to sit down after all this scuffle, and he sat down. Then one of the DCI officers also sat in between us. Then I asked Alai to explain to me what wrong I'd done to him and to apologize for what he did. Upon hearing the issue of apology, he said, you know, I can kill you. So after a few seconds, there was a bottle of water on the table. Took it, splashed it on me. Then I stood up and just went. Then went to report the matter at Kilimani police station. And Ode, what I want to tell you clearly is that there's a pattern of violence that is being meted on my person, on me as Babu Owino, and their political violence. When Baba Raila Amolo Odinga passed on, the government, and I say with a lot of conviction, the government organized goons for me to be beaten in Kisumu, that I don't go view the body at the stadium. Then they further organized goons in Siaya, Bondo, at the university, so that I be blocked and be beaten. I be beaten and blocked from getting to the burial, which was so unfortunate. I had to brave all this because Baba is somebody that I still love. I had to brave all this, went. Of course, I had sufficient security, but the organization was even outside there. You could even hear some members of parliament. They were captured on videos saying planning the way I should be beaten in that burial. Then after that, you saw what happened yesterday. And you see Mheshimiwa Alai has been consistently in support of the government. And I want to tell you that no matter what is done by the government, this cannot deter me from speaking for the people. The only mistake I'm doing here, my brother, is to fight for the interest of the people. It's just to tell the government that there's high cost of living, reduce it. That there's unemployment, give youth and women and men jobs. That there's overtaxation, that we don't need to overtax people. That the cost of education is high, that our parents are struggling to take us to school. That health is not working. That is the only mistake I'm making as a leader.
Is this attached to the recent polls that you are given as the most favorable next kingpin in the recent polls, or something like that?
You know, a lot has been said about these polls. These polls were true and were genuine, and these polls have since bruised people on the wrong side, people in government, people in ODM. There's a lot of infights. They're even attacking me in ODM groups. In our group for Luo members of parliament, they even attack me there, members of parliament doing that. But I want to tell you that there is no such position as a Luo kingpin in the constitution of Kenya. As Babu Owino have been a leader, I've been a student leader. Because of my service delivery, people love me. Because of God, people love me. I'm doing it for God. As a member of parliament, I've been working for the people. My aim is to work for the people. Even when I'm going to be the governor in 2027 of Nairobi, I'm still going to work for the people. But the most important thing for me, my brother, is to be a kingpin of the nation. But if some people see me and value me as their leader, then they have a right to do so. Other leaders should not feel bad about it. Yes.